We are from Risha Lab, IIT Tirupati. Today we are here to present you our Transpiler Java2COB. Let's look at the importance of COBOL. COBOL was invented way back and it's been around 60 plus years. And this 60 plus year old language still powers 80% of the transactions and runs in 95% of ATMs. Our research says there still exists 220 million lines of COBOL code which is running even today. Mainframes, which are supposed to be replaced by cutting edge technologies like cloud computing and servers, are still being used by 71% of Fortune 500 companies. And COBOL is the one which backs these mainframes. Despite being such an important language, COBOL faces shortage of developers due to retirement of old generation COBOL developers, and the new generation developer doesn't show much interest in that. So this poses a huge challenge for the COBOL developers to extend and develop COBOL systems. So why did we choose to translate from Java to COBOL? And as we know these days, many software engineering tasks like code completion, summarization, generation, etc. are done extensively using LLMs. However, their performance in legacy languages like COBOL is not up to the mark, and this is due to unavailability of good quality COBOL dataset in the open source. So our tool Java to COBOL is a transpiler that translates input Java code to its equivalent COBOL code, and the main aim of this tool is to support creation of COBOL dataset using rule-based approach. And this approach is scalable as long as we get Java code, and this leverages the abundance of Java code available in the open source. Our tool is available as a website deployed on cloud and also a VS Code extension and a Java Swing GUI, which you can access through command line.
Now, coming to the architecture of the tool, we use Java for coding the tool. We used Antler 4 for generating the parser and lexer. We used Java parser.g4 and Java lexer.g4 for generating these parser and lexer. The working of the tool is as follows. Firstly, the input Java code will be given to a tool called Java parser, which modifies the Java code by changing the variable names. This is to avoid the naming conflicts that occur within the methods in the given input Java code. Now, this modified Java code will be given as input to the lexer. This lexer will be generating the tokenized code. This tokenized code will be given as input to the parser. This parser will be generating a parse tree. Also, we will be writing our custom visitor and listener classes. These custom visitor and listener classes, along with the parse tree, will be given as input to the tree walker. This tree walker will be performing two different phases. One is the data division analysis, and one is the procedure division analysis. In data division analysis, the data division and the identification of the COBOL code is generated. In procedure division analysis, the procedure division of the final COBOL code is generated. Now coming to the evaluation of the tool, we'll be using Java compiler for compiling the input Java code. We'll be using GNU COBOL compiler for compiling the generated COBOL code. Now we'll be executing these two compiled codes. If the output is same, then we conclude that the generated COBOL code is correct. Now coming to the extension part, the tool is published as a VS Code extension in VS Code Marketplace. To download the extension, search for the tool name, install. After installation of the tool, open the required Java code that has to be converted to COBOL code, and then open the command palette on VS Code, which can be done using Control Shift P on Windows or Command Shift P on Mac, and then type the command Java convert Java to COBOL and hit enter. Now the tool starts running. Upon successful generation of the COBOL code, the COBOL code will be displayed automatically on the VS Code window, and it also gets saved automatically.
Now let's explore our tool website. This website consists of two code editors. The left one is for Java and the right one is for COBOL. Here we can write the Java code manually, or else we can just simply paste the code and hit convert to get the COBOL output. So it would take some time. Initially, it would take a bit longer time as we hosted our API on free time. And also the tool accuracy is 98.3%. So all conversions might not be correct. And the detailed breakdown of accuracy per each construct is given in the tool paper. Here we can see the COBOL code in the right editor, which is just read only. We can copy the COBOL code and I'll paste it over here just for an example. We can also download the code as .cbl file and we can clear the code in the editors using this button. We have also provided the option to drag or drop the files or to select it from the file manager of our system, and we can hit convert to get the translated code as shown here. Thank you.